Hi everyone, Sabrina here from Scrappy Tales Crafts, and today I'm going to show you a card that I made using the Not Too Shabby Picnic Fun stamp set. Here you can see I removed some of the stamps and I'm going to ink them up with Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I will stamp them onto some 110-pound white Nina cardstock. Both the paper and the ink that I'm using are alcohol friendly, so I will be coloring these in with my Copics. So I think I'm stamping out every image from the stamp set apart from the single pie, and I'm actually going to create a 4th of July card. So my color scheme is going to be red, white, and blue. And I think this is all around a great summer stamp set. I think this picnic table can set the scene for a lot of different cards, maybe like a beach scene. So I'm going to start coloring now. The caps are on screen. I will zoom in just a second. But I believe I'm only going to use 2 or 3 markers per image. And whenever I color with any medium, I tend to always start with my darkest color and map out my shadow areas. So for these flags, I'm adding the darker color towards the top of each flag. And then I'll take my lighter marker and blend downwards. And then whenever I have a third marker, I first map out the darker area, bring down the color with my midtone, and then I'll leave just the tip of the flag white to add a third highlight marker. So if you want to do 3, you definitely can, but these images are so small that I just decided to use 2. But you're going to see with this umbrella, I'm going to use 3 markers. I'm going to color the center of the umbrella white, so I'm going to use C2 and C0. And just to blend in the center, I'm going to use my colorless blender. And then for the other portions of the umbrella, I'll color those red. So I think I use R39, now I'm using R17, and I'm leaving a center highlight for my R14. And I'm adding my shadow colors to the top and bottom of the umbrella, and that makes it look rounded. So I tend to always do a center highlight because I like how it makes the image look round. So I wanted this little chick to be holding a blueberry pie, so you can see I took one of my blue markers and just added some dots to the pie. And I really love that you can stretch your summer stamp sets to make a 4th of July card, because I think I only have like 2 4th of July dies in my stash, and I will use one of them for today's card. And I thought these picnic images would work well for 4th of July, since there tends to be barbecues and celebration during 4th of July, so I thought the banners and the picnic table was really cute. And you can pretty much convert any stamp set into any holiday you want just by coloring it in certain color schemes. So just because it's red, white, and blue, it definitely screams 4th of July. But speaking of July 4th, I'm curious to know what you guys are doing. We had planned on going to the beach because there's always fireworks there, but they just canceled it. Florida has had an uptake in corona cases, so everything is canceled, so now we don't have any plans, but that's perfectly okay. But I am wondering, like, it's probably okay if we just did a barbecue with close family. So I'm wondering if maybe you guys are doing that, or if you're just staying at home this year, or if there are still plans for fireworks, because pretty much all of them have been canceled here in Florida. But if your plans were canceled, maybe tell me what you've done in previous years. Do you have traditions? Yeah, I'm curious to know, because we always do 4th of July differently. Sometimes we just don't do anything, and other times we will celebrate it. It's kind of weird, but I know some people always do the same thing every year, so yeah, I'm curious to know. But I am coloring my last little image here. This panda is super adorable. I love his little overalls that he's wearing. I have used this image on a summer card before. He works very nicely on beach scenes. I actually combined the panda with the Summertime Buddies stamp set by Not Too Shabby, and I'll have that video linked down below if you want to check that out. I created 5 summer cards with that stamp set. So now I'm going to work on the card panel. Off camera, I didn't die cut. I used my scan and cut to cut those images out. And now I'm taking a cloud stencil and whatever's left on my blue ink blending brush, and I'm just going to ink blend some clouds onto this panel. And then off camera, I die cut some grass and a fence. The grass hillside, I die cut from some green pattern paper by Pink and Main. And then included in that die set is a fence. And you can see the fence and the hill match perfectly together. So I die cut the fence from white cardstock, and now I'm going to take my die cut images. I ran these through my scan and cut because there's no coordinating dies for this stamp set, so you can fussy cut them instead. But I will say I love my scan and cut. I love that I'd never have to purchase coordinating dies again, and it's much faster. So you can see I added the banners to the top of the card, and here I'm just figuring out where I want to add my chick and my panda. And I'm popping them up with some foam tape here. And then I wanted one more 4th of July aspect, so I'm taking a Diversions die here, and it cuts these little fireworks coming out of a hat, and I just wanted one of those fireworks, and I cut it once from red cardstock, once from yellow. I'm going to adhere the red firework over the yellow. That way you can see that there's like a yellow star at the top. It kind of looks like it's about to go off, and it kind of looks like dynamite because it's red and yellow, but I still think it's really cute and fits the theme. So I added foam tape behind it, and I'm just going to let the panda hold that firework in his hand. And then the last thing I'm going to pop up are the apples, which I will place on the picnic table. And now I'm going to mat this panel onto some patterned paper, which I cut to 4 by 5¼ inches. I'm going to pop it up with some foam tape. And this foam tape is a little bit difficult to take the backing off of. It's by Uline. It's very inexpensive, so I would recommend it, but it's super sticky. So once it's down, it's down. It's not going to come up. Now I'm taking a 110-pound white A2 card base, and I will attach that pattern paper on top of that. And that's basically going to complete my 4th of July card. I'm just going to go over a few of the images with my Wink of Stella brush. And actually this is an empty Wink of Stella. I refilled it with water and added gold perfect pearls to it. And it creates almost the exact same look as the original Wink of Stella. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I post a new video. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.